Today's makeover is a little different, a little bold, and very close to my heart. I'm transforming a Ken doll into a female-presenting character in honor of the trans community and celebrating the beauty of all body types. Before we dive in, I want to gently remind everyone that this channel is intended for adults and viewers ages 13 and up. Today's custom touches on a topic that's deeply personal for many, and I hope you'll watch with kindness and curiosity. In this video, I'll be transforming a broad-shouldered, muscular Ken doll, one that looks, well, that is Model 17, into a beautiful female-presenting doll that I've named Angel. This is my way of honoring and uplifting the trans community, especially trans women who continue to face so much pain and erasure in today's world. Not all trans women have slender or traditionally feminine bodies, and that's exactly what inspired me. I wanted to challenge myself both artistically and also represent a kind of beauty that isn't always seen on doll shelves. Now, I totally understand that this makeover may not be for everyone, and that's okay. If it's not your cup of tea, I invite you to click over to one of my many other, way more fun, sparkly, slightly less controversial doll makeovers, but this space is a kind space and any rude or bullying comments will be deleted. That said, welcome in. Let's create something beautiful together. First, we're going to start by removing her eyebrows, which will start the transformation into a softer, more feminine, gentle look. I want to be very careful using 100% acetone, both to not spill it all over my desk like I did in another makeover video, but so as not to remove any more paint than what is intended. After removing the eyebrows, I'll be adding some eyeshadow and rooted in eyelashes. That's done, we're ready to remove the head and give her some real hair. First, we'll want to remove the stubble that she has before rooting in nice, long, 10 millimeter curly, black, shiny nylon hair. Just double checking that the brows are nice and clean. I'll be spraying the head with some Mr. Super Clear, but before I can add any paint to the face, first I need to get the hair rooted in, and to do that, I'll put the doll into some nearly boiling water and let it sit for about a minute. Once the head is nice and soft and the neck peg inside the head nice and soft, and it's really easy to pull the head off. Just grasp it firmly, the body in one hand, the head in the other, and pull quick and hard. And it just comes off quite easily if the head's nice and soft. The head's really hot and dripping the boiling hot water, which is why I'm using a towel to grab it with, so I don't burn myself. We need to keep that cup of hot water handy. That will be necessary to help us scrape off the flocking on the head. So I just take my flathead screwdriver with the hot head with the glue and adhesive softened from the boiling water and use my flathead screwdriver to slowly scrape the surface of the head until I've removed all the flocking. Periodically, I'll dip it in the hot water to soften everything up again, as well as to rinse off some of the flocking that's been scraped away. Let's speed this up. I love watching time-lapse footage. Please comment below if you agree with me. I took my time with this process until the head was fully cleaned and cleared and ready to start rooting hair. Let's jump over to that. Let's get to the fun. I like to just pull a small little pile out. Curly hair is one of my favorite doll hair to root. Actually, this is 5 millimeter curly, not 10. 5 millimeter curly hair. And first I like to start by adding some tape to my finger. It both protects my finger from the 2 hours of scraping with the needle, as well as makes the needle glide under the hair easier, and it's easier to pick it up. I like knotting the hair, so I wrap the hair around my finger and pick up the overlap section of hair on the needle and then root that into the head one plug at a time. If you're watching this and feeling moved or represented, this is for you. You matter, you belong, and you are already enough, just as you are. On screen, I've started rooting hair in the back of the head, as I often do. This curly hair goes so fast that if I took a half hour off the camera, I would be almost done by the time we come back. The head's already been painted underneath the flocking, so I'm working just outside of the painted lines to add my rooting pattern. I've done so many dolls lately. I've separated out the posting of the video over the course of a couple weeks, but I actually made all of the dolls over a 4-day weekend, the Easter holiday weekend. Now that I'm done rooting the hair in and have the glue setting, we're ready to start painting or drawing on the face. I've already added a layer of Mr. Super Clear to help this take, and I'm adding back in the eyebrows. Originally, I wasn't planning on repainting the lips, but when she was all done and dressed, the lips just weren't working, that pale color, so I went back and changed the lip color later. We give her some nail polish. She comes out so pretty, I think. I hope you agree. If you don't, please keep it to yourself. Or at least be polite about it. The next part of the process that I would like to do is to add rooted eyelashes. I did add some pink eyeshadow mixed in with Mod Podge, which makes it kind of translucent, as some eyeshadow, and let that dry beforehand. You might see that on the doll's face. After we put in these luscious long lashes, though, you're not really able to notice the eyeshadow as well anymore. I think she's coming out really nicely. I chose the name Angel because it was soft and strong and meaningful, like she's rising above all the noise with grace. Not every woman looks the same, and not every trans woman starts with a narrow frame or delicate features. That doesn't make anyone less real, less valid, or less beautiful. And I hope you'll agree that Angel is just as beautiful without a willowy frame or narrow face. Put in 5 plugs of hair for each eye, starting at the outer corner and stopping when I get above the middle of the eye. And then I'm trimming it short, about eyebrow length. And then I will come in with smaller scissors and adjust that. I'm not sure using curly hair for the eyelashes was the best idea. Maybe I should have used straight hair. Also, you want to use maybe half a plug's worth of hair into each plug for the eyelashes. These plugs might be a little thick for eyelashes. I still think she's beautiful though. I'm just lining up the scissors with the eyebrow. I can get the head stable first. There we go. I'm going to add some contouring to soften the face, and then add some blush for some more femininity. She already looks like a goddess to me. Every stroke here is an act of love and care, trying to bring her into who she really wanted to be. Her former self was in a box in a tub and not on display. And now she has pride of place on my desk. So this is definitely an upgrade for her. Contouring the nose a little. Soften the jawline here a little. Are you ready to see her all finished? Let's go ahead and take a look. Isn't she beautiful? You can see her freshly painted lips and nails, and even get a peek at the eyeshadow that I added. This outfit was actually one for a BJD doll that I had, and it looks so cute on her. That other doll will never be getting it. Thank you so much for joining me today and welcoming Angel into the world. This makeover was more than just a creative challenge. It was a tribute to visibility, love, and self-expression. Whether you came here for the doll transformation or the message behind it, I sure appreciate you being here with an open heart. And if you're part of the trans community or you love someone who is, this one's for you. Let's keep making the world a little more beautiful, a little more inclusive, and a lot more kind, one doll at a time. If this video meant something to you, please give it a like, share it with someone who might feel seen by it, and leave a kind comment below. Until next time, stay creative, stay true, and stay kind. Thank you for watching, and please have a wonderful day.